The bus full of players headed for Boston in the southbound lane of Interstate 95 in Georgetown was out of control.
In some ways it wasn't really a tragedy because everybody came out alive, but it was a near miss. It was certainly a traumatic experience. And everybody's going to react differently, and you go through a lot of different emotions. Some people were, almost giddy afterwards, just being thankful, the adrenaline rush, thankful that everybody was okay. Other people were scared, and then you flip-flop sometimes. Then all of a sudden, somebody's really overcome with emotion and anxiety, whether it's about traveling again or just life in general. When it happened, the immediacy of it, it was very traumatic and very disturbing for a lot of them. And but like most things, things soften with time.
When it first happened, it was just so shocking, and we were just grateful to be alive at that point. That most of the other stuff didn't really matter, and we didn't realize how that would affect our chemistry and how it would affect how we felt about each other. And I think, like, all in all, it became a positive thing because we all had gone through something like that together.
Honestly, the bus crash, after we decided not to go to the conference tournament, once we came back to get ready for our postseason workouts, it's kind of like an out of sight, out of mind thing. You know what I mean? Like, we went through a pretty tough postseason. Our coaches put together a tough program for us to go through, so that was our day-to-day focus, like how we're going to make it through today.
I think that was probably the most pivotal point for us last year. We really came together as a team on and off the court, and right after that we had maybe a week off, and then we hit the postseason really hard. I've never worked so hard in a postseason. We had conditioning like 5 days a week. I've never been so tired, but we grew so much from it as a team.
It's a close team, and I don't think that we needed a bus wreck to bring us together. I think they were already a close team, but I think it helped them get through it. But it is a particularly strong group in terms of the character. They're all kids I enjoy being around, want my kids around. And so, that gets you through tough times.
Go Bears on three, 1, 2, 3, Bears!
Obviously we're really excited about the conference play, and especially the tournament, considering I didn't get to go last year. But I think right now I just need to take each game one game at a time and just focus on what we can do better instead of focusing on other teams in our conference. And I think that'll just take care of itself.
The conference tournament is obviously something that's always going to be in your head, but more importantly for us right now is we have to focus on what's right here in front of us. Like, the long-term goals, absolutely, you have to keep that in mind, but we're never going to make it to there if we don't set goals on a smaller scale, day-to-day basis. Like, who do we have up next? That's more so the focus right now.